Oh my god! I've got an angry Dutchman up my butthole. This is it, the final race of the season in F1 2016. At the end of today's episode, we're hopefully gonna get some contract offers, so make sure you watch all the way to the end so you can be a part of this vote we're doing. So, we're headed to Abu Dhabi. Let's get out on the track and start banging in some practice and get some R&D stuff. However, I don't think any of it's gonna be necessary because if we are switching teams, none of our resource points are gonna carry over, so, I mean, it could all be for nothing, but oh well, we'll do it anyways. Oh yes, we are in Abu Dhabi today. This is going to be awesome. So, now one of the things that I want to try today that you guys were telling me about was to try out some different stuff in here, because usually every time at the start of one of these videos, I've always gone in and done the track acclimatization. Today I want to go in and try and do like qualifying pace just to sort of see what happens. Let's go for a sort of flying lap. We've got 3 laps to do. Usually I don't do very well in practice, but I mean, maybe this will give me a good sort of rundown of what I should expect in qualifying, which could help us a lot. If you've been watching these videos, my main problem is trying to qualify really, really high. Anyways, so yeah, Abu Dhabi, the Yas Marina circuit's obviously one that I know really, really well, so I should have no excuses providing it's dry, except we are in a desert, I believe, so if there is some rain, you might want to call climate control. I'm very excited for today's episode with everything from this race, because it should be an awesome race, and 2, having to sign a new contract at the end of this season. It is going to be a very, very good one. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Smash that like button as always. Do not worry, we will be doing a Season 2 starting next Sunday, after you guys vote on what team I'm going to be going to. If I'm staying with McLaren, I mean, I can stay with McLaren. I don't know what to expect at the end of this season. Like I said, it's going to be a good one. So thank you guys for sticking along since the beginning and continuing all the way up until this point. I really appreciate it, but do not worry, Season 2 is coming 100%. All right, let's bang in some... Okay, my brakes didn't work. It's not going to be a very good time there. It's weird being on this track in like an F1 car, because one, you have your DRS points, which I'm not used to like activating and stuff like that, obviously in road cars, and then it's just so much faster everywhere. It's crazy. All right, so let's see what we can do on our lap 1. Oh, we've qualified second, except estimated position is 22nd place. Probably I should try to remember to brake for the corners. That would be a good idea, especially that one after what I think is the longest straight in F1. I remember Richard Hammond saying something like that. Raikkonen, please. All right, so let's see my delta. My delta's red by 0.4 seconds. This one's really tough to do. Like, I mean, the track acclimatization isn't particularly hard for me, but this I'm like half a second red. All right, so lap number 2, 2 seconds red. God damn. There was a guy driving under the track there. This track has one of the coolest pit exits ever, which you guys will see in the race. If you've never driven down the pits in this track, oh, you're in for a cool thing. These laps are just not going well. I'm already a second red. Now, like, it's time for him to put in a fast lap. Yeah, that didn't go well. Well, it's a good thing that I didn't need the extra points. Anyways, let's advance over to qualifying. Like I said, the whole research and development thing for this particular car isn't going to do anything for us, so yeah. Hey, I didn't qualify last. I qualified 21st. Suck it, Sauber. Oh wow. Look at those. Look at the sky and look at the light off the boats in the water. Man, that looks really good. Awesome job. Wow. Anyway, so we've got ultra soft tires for our quick run here. We are in the rich revs. We are good to go. I want to try to bang in a top 10 qualifying lap, hopefully. Yeah, it's like I'm in 17th place right now. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, this is a track that's quite easy to overtake on. I mean, we've got this massive straight, so we could probably get DRS off a couple of guys. So that's good, but brakes, come on, brakes. If that's gonna be the case all race, oh my god, this is gonna be such a frustrating race today. It's like, look how far he is, and I'm stomping on the brakes as hard as I can, and just nothing's happening. Oh my god, my car's gonna get air. Well, today's qualifying didn't go as planned at all. I'll be honest. I mean, I could just go for a cheeky slip into the pits, because boy, it's not gonna matter. 45 seconds, that was much faster than all my other runs. But still, starting from the back of the pack, we're We're back to our original goals. So I guess today's congratulations, Kimi Räikkönen. You want to give me Kimi Räikkönen as the rival once again? I love how I'm still the second driver as well, even though I'm absolutely destroying Button. So let's go to the race. Let's do it. Pray for no rain, and we should be good. It's raining in the desert! Oh shit, call climate control. I was joking when I was like, pray for no rain. What the hell? Oh, Ricardo. Oh shit, that's a cool top 4. Anyways, race strategy, since we are on the wet tire, or actually on intermediate tires, okay. And they do want us to come in for a pit stop on lap number 7, so I guess we'll do that. It's supposed to rain for the entire race. We've got enough fuel. All right, let's do it. Let's try not to jump the start about 12 times at the beginning of this race. You guys are telling me do not put rich revs in the rain. So I'm gonna try my best to stay away from that. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to get as many overtakes as possible done on the first lap. I honestly don't know how the AI just gives up that inside line. Swing it inside, swing it inside. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, I can tell you what the problem is with the AI, though. They, 1, are shit in the rain, and 2, they're shit on the first lap. Combine both of those things together, and you get me going up through everyone right now, but as soon as lap 2 kicks in, I guarantee you, this overtaking shenanigans is going to come to an end. Just watch. Alright, so we've already gone from 22nd place to 8th place. But watch what's about to happen. The AI are about to pull a little switch, and just absolutely start flying away from me, and I will not be able to keep up regardless of what I do. All right, Bottas. Bottas is right there having a little bit of slidey problems in the rain. I'm trying to, oh, crash behind. Ooh, tried to go 3 wide through that corner. That's not gonna end well. Anyways, you've slowed down Button with that move, so thank you guys. Anyways, you can sort of see what I mean. The AI is sort of starting to hit their stride a little bit and start picking up the pace a tiny bit. I would love to get this position if I could. I want to get as many overtakes in on the first lap as possible. Whoa, the whole car's shaking. Up the inside on Bottas. Up the inside on Bottas. Little cheeky dive bomb. People ain't saying stop dive bombing people. Here's the thing. It's a strategy and it works. So I'm going to continue to do it every single time. All right, so we've gone from 22nd place to 7th place on the first lap. But now the AI is going to start kicking into their stride and stuff, and they're going to pick up the pace quite a bit. So I don't expect to catch up to them if I'm honest here. But, I mean, I'm still going to push. I'm not going to switch the car up to rich revs, but I am going to push. I mean, I don't really know if you could get away with running rich revs on, like, intermediate conditions. Like, I mean, it's not heavy rain, but, I mean, you might be able to... Like, what if I put it on the straight? Like, what'll happen now? I don't know. Let's try. Like, I might get a couple more miles an hour out of the car, but I'm not sure. I'm going to switch it back down to standard, though, for the other parts of the circuit. Shit. And I mean, hey, one other thing to note is that if I don't kill my tires, I don't have to pit. That's another good thing. All right, so Räikkönen is up in front. Räikkönen is in 6th place. Words are hard. We'll see the gap after this first lap, but I might be closing it a little bit. It seems like he's almost getting held up by some of the leaders, if I'm honest. I don't know what the story is with those Red Bulls, if they're just not very good in the wet, but I mean, those are the fastest cars out on the circuit, at least upgrade-wise right now. But I mean, each car has its own quirks and everything, right? Yeah, Hamilton's pulling the fastest lap. It's not a Red Bull. I also forgot to check the gap to Räikkönen as well. So you know what? Let's get some info. So the engineer just told me I'm about a 1-point-something second gap away from Räikkönen, but I'm catching him by 0.3 seconds a lap. That is really promising and really, really good for me, especially if all of those guys sort of slow each other down. That would be so awesome. All right, let's keep pushing. Also, I probably should have gone into rich revs for that straight again. Forgot about that. I don't know if that's a good strategy. I don't know. Like, I can probably get away with it on this straight as well. Like, if I wanted to switch it up to rich revs, I don't think it's gonna harm me too much. We'll pop it back down to standard, but yeah, I just don't know what the optimal thing is. That's where you guys need to help me. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, someone's holding... I lost all grip going on that inside line. I went for a cheeky dive bomb. The whole car, like, aquaplaned. And holy shit, I smashed Verstappen. Sorry, dude. Come on, come on. Oh, bumped him, bumped him, bumped him. Still pushing him, still pushing him. Move, Ricardo. I know you're like the nicest guy on the circuit, but still, if you could get out of my way. Whoa, I thought he completely spun there. Then he, wrong button, came out of nowhere. Jesus. So yeah, that is weird. Although the Red Bulls are the fastest car out on the circuit, those Mercedes, holy crap, they are faster in the wet. Also, I don't know how I just jumped from 7th to 3rd in one lap as well. Engineer's also telling me about my fuel mix. He said, you've got some extra fuel. You don't need to burn it. You don't have that much. But if you want to, go ahead. I sort of have my braking under control now, so I'm not, like, dying everywhere, so that's really good. Ricardo's sticking with me, though. I'm not liking that. I don't know if the rain is picking up, though. It seems like the track is not drying up at all, which is kind of worrying because I really don't want to jump onto the fully wet tires because last time we did that, boy, we had a bad time. So it sort of makes me a little nervous, but at the same time, it's like another element that gets thrown into the race and that could shake things up a little bit, which could be good for me. It could also be bad for me. I don't know. So we were about a 4-second gap off last time, and now we are a 4.2. Really? So we're losing him. I'm gonna try to put in a good lap and see what happens to that now. Anyways, so my pit window opens up fairly shortly, I believe. Now, I kind of don't want to go in early just because in the event that there is a safety car, that would obviously benefit me a lot, being where I am. So my tires are actually doing okay. I've only put on 25% or so in this first 6 laps. And I mean, that's been some quite aggressive driving by like dive bombing and getting on the curbs and having to push a lot. So I mean, I probably wouldn't even need to go into the pits, but I think it's just probably a safer solution overall. But I'm definitely gonna hold off a little bit. But yeah, we are just about like halfway through this race. And now the interesting thing is that I only have 31% tire wear up on my front left. I would, like, because double that, right? Because we're halfway through the race. 62%? That's not that bad for tire wear. I mean, I don't know if it's drivable. I've never pushed a tire that far. But 62% tire wear doesn't sound that bad. You would probably be going quite slowly. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go into the pits and play the safe and sound strategy. But, I mean, just thinking, that could be an idea. Let me know what you guys would do in the comments, actually. Would you guys continue to go out and just keep racing? Because you don't need to pit in this race because it's raining. I just don't know. I don't know what I like. I feel like it's too risky. That's my problem. All right, so we're gonna go in with the most interesting pit exit ever, I think. I really like it. Okay, well, we've crashed in the pits. I almost lost a spot there. Was like, not happening. I don't think I did. Come on, good pit stop. 2.6 seconds. Hell yeah. Oh, Ricardo got overtaken. This is the coolest pit stop. Yep, you go under the track through this like tunnel thing. Very cool. I am sort of getting held up by Carlos Sainz though, which is not exactly what I want. I've exceeded track limits. Please don't give me a penalty for that. I keep cutting that corner by accident. All right, Carlos, if I can just go up the inside, thank you. Appreciate it. Can you hold up Raikkonen now? That'd be great. There's Verstappen under the track. I will keep my lead on him. That's good. I'm up into 7th place now. 8th place. That's not good. That is really not good. So Verstappen's got me through the pits. That is not what I wanted. He is on very cold tires, though. So maybe I can get up the inside right here. Push him out. Push him out. Push him out. There we go. Push him. Push him. Push him off the circuit. There we go. We got him. We got him. We got Verstappen. Hell yeah. Damn, we got the same problem we had at the beginning of this race. We still got a Red Bull up our butthole. And I've taken that far too fast. Oh my god. I've got an angry Dutchman up my butthole. And no one's in the pits. What's that all about? When are these guys gonna pit? If they seriously do that strategy that I was saying by not pitting, I'm gonna be really mad because it obviously would have worked. Oh my god, and look, I've pulled from Verstappen. This really is a good lap for me. Ooh, not good through there. Come on, please go in. Please go in or I'm actually gonna have to pass you. Oh, seriously? You're actually gonna make me pass you? All right, well, here we go. Get up into rich revs. I have the fastest lap of the race. Get him, 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 get him. I honestly have no idea how I have the fastest lap in this race. How am I faster than a Mercedes or a Red Bull? Seriously. All right, Perez, you're going to... Ooh, the whole car was... Nope. You're not going in a straight line. I'm purple again. Seriously? How? What's just happened to me? How am I driving so quickly? Get it up into rich revs again. Well, I'm up in 5th place now. Massa's up in front. I can't see him. He's really far away. That actually makes a lot of sense now because I guess the track sort of has started to dry off a little bit. And the guys up in front, Massa, both Williams, I believe, haven't pitted yet. So that's why they're still out in front. They're still doing quite well. But they're putting in really, really bad lap time. So you will see me start to catch them a lot. Oh, yes, here we go. Look at him, he's right there. I can see him. See if I can make a pass on Massa because it looks like he's not gonna pit at all. Man, my strategy would have worked too. That's so frustrating that if I would have stayed out, I mean, I would have been putting in terrible lap times, but I could have done it. I didn't need to pit. Like, I wanted to play the safe strategy by going into the pits and getting fresh tires on. Oh man, though, if I can get Massa up in front, that would be incredible. I'm catching them by 1.8 seconds a lap. That is crazy. And I'm 2-something seconds away. So, I should be able to get him before the end of this race. Oh my god. I can actually make this pass happen. Man, those old tires, though, are so slow. Look at them. Come on. We gotta get Massa. I need to go. Come on. 1 lap to go. Final lap of the race. Final lap of the season. Maybe this will be the difference between a Red Bull contract or not. Or maybe a Williams contract or not. Get it up into rich revs again. We are not sticking behind this Williams. There is no way. Look how close we are to him. Oh, very wide. Very wide. Get off of that. I don't want to push too much because it's going to make me do things like that again. I know I can get him on braking distance alone. I don't need to push too hard. Oh, look at him right there. I might get him on the straight. Actually, no, I'm gonna get him after the straight. That's where I'm gonna get him. I'm not gonna get him right here. Here, we're just gonna stick with each other. He's gonna get the power down. I'm gonna go up into rich revs again. We're gonna probably stick with each other quite a bit. I've got the slipstream on him, but that Williams is fast. I believe that was one of the fastest cars for a little while in our series as well. But yeah, you can see what I mean. He's not pulling that much. Get on the brakes. We're gonna get him. Right after the straight, force him wide. There we go. We've made the pass on Massa. My fuel light's flashing. I've got 0.82 fuels remaining. This is fine. We are good. If I had another lap or two, I could have got Bottas up there. But that's going to be it. I am going to finish this F1 season. I believe I'm going to stick where I was in 6th place in the Drivers' Championship. That is pretty damn good. I'm happy with that, man. That's awesome. Toto happy as always. I believe the overall Drivers' Champion is going to be Lewis Hamilton. I love seeing a Williams up there. Job well done to you. Maybe Rosberg's going to retire at the end of the year. Wow, Jenson Button finished 12th. You suck. So the championship, or the race results was Lewis Hamilton, Rosberg, Bottas, me, Massa. Where was like Verstappen and Ricardo? They both took a pit stop. Yeah, look at the people who didn't take a pit stop. That's a lot of guys. I'm the only one who took a pit stop and then passed people again. So let's see, who's going to be the Drivers' Champion? Drivers' Champion is going to Lewis Hamilton. Rosberg finishing 2nd. I finished 5th. I got an achievement. Seasoned veteran, complete a full season, 21 races in career or championship season. Awesome. Wow, that's awesome. And Verstappen, wow, Verstappen drops. He goes into 8th place. Maybe I could get a place with Red Bull. I don't know. In the Constructors' Championship, obviously going to Mercedes. Ferrari finishing up 2nd. We're in 5th. Not bad. I'll take it. Oh man, we actually did pretty well, finishing 5th. That's not bad. Let's see these contract offers we get, though, and then I'm going to put it to you guys. It is going to be a vote. I can't believe I finished off with the fastest lap in that race, too. It just shows that if I'm honestly, like, just focusing, I can race properly and race really quickly. All right, so the end of the season, dear Nick, we are delighted to announce that your performance has been above our expectations. You've finished 5th in the Drivers' Championship. You and your teammate Jensen Button also amassed enough points for us to rank 5th in the Constructors' standings. Fuck you, Jensen Button, you did shit all. We look forward to progressing even further with you next season. Now take some time to relax, you've earned it. Please give me a new contract. Next season, here we go. Let's end it. I don't want to stay with Red Bull. I don't want to stay with McLaren. Please don't make me stay with McLaren. Please? Oh, no. New season. It's a new season, and with it comes new opportunities. Yes, I like the sound of that. Everyone on the team wishes you well and is looking forward to helping a successful, exciting season. Following on form from your performance last year, we're expecting you to finish 9th place. Really? Why don't I get to change teams? Why? Well, this is the look of disappointment. I don't want to stay with McLaren. I did really well and should have done okay. Just saying. Like, look. I have trophies and shit. I came first twice. How do I view my contract? Hello? Where's my agent? Oh man. Well, that sucks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you can subscribe down below for more. I guess you'll see you next Sunday with McLaren again. Yay. Damn it. Hey, what's your problem?